Tirico, Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And he gets this back out to the 30-yard line. Reasonable field position. That's where the offense will get this one going. On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Watson. Left side, brought in by Concepcion.
Complete to number 1, KC Concepcion. A gain of 7. First down, Cleveland.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's a Browns first down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And it's Concepcion to the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. A run, and here comes Judkins. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Watson. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth down.
So the decision to go for it on fourth down pays off. Really well executed, nice job by the offense. But now you got to come away with a touchdown. You want to reward your coach for the aggressive decision-making by coming away with 6.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
To throw is Watson. And he's in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively, to be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be marched down at the 45-yard line. So after surrendering that long touchdown drive to start the game, good start here for the offense with a quick 1st down. Throwing is Daniels. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Browns with the advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long. They'll throw with Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game.
That's down the field and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Daniels now going to look to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tressway to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield. From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Watson. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Gary Judy, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They run it once more with Judkins. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
That's to the end zone. Intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Washington. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Now, 1st down throw for Watson. After left side, complete to Boston. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Oh, a Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, clearly, everything's gone wrong offensively these last couple drives. 2 pick sixes in a row, and you know you're not going to have a lot of time to get over it. You've got to just regroup, wipe the slate clean. You can go over it on Monday exactly what went wrong, but your team needs you to get in the huddle as the quarterback, look him in the eye and say, hey, we're moving on. I'm going to be a lot better, and let's go try to pull ourselves back into this game.
Crazy. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On first down, Watson. Not willing to take another risk of a pick six, throwing that one away.
And remember, he threw that pick six on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
Trying to find somewhere to go, but defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
No gain on the play. And it brings up...
And they're not going to try to snap it. That'll be enough for this, and we'll bring the first half to a close. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. And we will not have a repeat of Super Bowl 40 for bold move, but it is recovered by the hands team. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop. Second down, they need 7.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here's Daniels. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Now third down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing again. Daniels. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And now it's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This will be from 42 yards out. His kick is good. And the Commanders build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, it's just the third quarter. But anytime you can build a little cushion, I think you'll take it, especially in a spot like this, which makes it a two-possession game.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Watson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball. At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Watson. Moving to his right. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On second down, it's Daniels. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Watson now on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That is brought in. He gets free. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Here is Schmidt now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Browns are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Browns 14.
Now, following the touchdown, Schmidt back out there to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A big play there for Washington. 39 yards.
That's a 36-yard
First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Daniels forced out left. Sideline throw, looked in by McClure.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and a yard.
Hey, hotline bling. Rhino, what's up? Rhino.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. On first down, it's Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, Watson. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They snap it to Watson. going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. This will be second down and 12.
The 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. So that Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for two.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll throw with Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out.
Commanders 26, Browns 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Watson. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
Deshaun Watson.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but they don't...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 20, here's second and 8. Now Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now first down throw for Watson. A short one that is caught by Fannin. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
At the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Watson. He'll get it to Fannin once more. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. It's second down. Watson to throw again. That's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Schmidt now for the extra point. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point.
Osprey Schmidt to kick off for Cleveland.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Big green, big green, big green.
They'll start the drive with Kronsky Merritt. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Taken down at the 41. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Big H, big H. Hey, Will, see.
Right back to Kronsky Merritt. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Hey, Purdy.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. But in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.